This game recap is brought to you by Manscaped's Foot Duster Foot Deodorant. Say goodbye to stinky foot funk with this essential deodorant spray. Head over to manscaped.com and use the promo code SACCITY for 20% off and free worldwide shipping. The Foot Duster Foot Deodorant by Manscaped. The best protection any place below the waist.
Next game on our list, it's the Baltimore Ravens defeating the New England Patriots 37-26. Mac Jones did get hurt in this game. He could be out and missing some time. Not good news for the New England Patriots here for that on that front. He will have an MRI today as we speak on his ankle. Not good news for a high ankle sprain for Mac Jones. Not good news. But not to bury the lead here, the Baltimore Ravens did defeat the New England Patriots 37-26. And what a day it was from Lamar Jackson, continuing his MVP level performances here in this game against the Patriots. Aaron, what were your takeaways from this? What were your takeaways from this matchup? Not just necessarily on the Ravens side, because I know how much you like the Ravens and what you saw from them, but also on the Patriots side, putting up 26 points and what they did here.
Yeah, from a Baltimore perspective, I'll just say Lamar Jackson, stop, people. Just stop. Stop trying to find reasons to hate on this man. Stop trying to say he can't play quarterback, he can't do what he does or whatever. I don't care what the excuse is, what the playoff, he needs to get paid. He is doing this with, there's teams out there that have better weapons than Lamar Jackson has. Like Rashad Bateman, a nice piece. He's cool. Mark Andrews is great. That's probably the only great weapon he has. J.K. Dobbins is just getting back. You got Justice Hill running the football. Lamar Jackson is doing this with guys named Devin Duvernay, who most of you have never heard of, and James Prochet and Isaiah Likely's and all this stuff. Pay the man. That's all. He's great right now. He's the front runner to me for MVP. Despite Tua being 3-0 and all that stuff, I think right now Lamar Jackson is the MVP of the league, as he was a couple of years ago, and as he was heading towards even a year after that when he was 8-3 before got banged up and all that stuff happened. So Ravens are back on track. I think they're fine. I don't care that the Patriots put up 26 points. I don't. Mac Jones threw for 300 yards. Cool. He also threw 3 picks. The one player that really stood out to me in this game was Devonte Parker. Like, he played like the Devonte Parker can play at his best, and I thought that was really good. He made a lot of catches. He made a lot of plays for Mac Jones, and yet New England still found a way to lose the game. They ran the ball pretty well, 150 yards on the ground, and 3 touchdowns, and they still found a way to lose the game. So at home, this is the New England Patriots of now. This is the 2022 New England Patriots. This is not 2003. This is not the Tom Brady-led Patriots. We are done. Bill Belichick's reign as the almighty of God coaching is done. Like, he go to the Hall of Fame, retire. This team is not going to take you where you want to be. And it would not shock me if Belichick takes that route in the next couple of years. Mac Jones ain't it. Mac Jones is not a franchise guy that is going to lift you above your deficiencies. I just want to say this with all my heart, Patriot fans. You had a great run. Every single dynasty comes to an end. You had the longest dynasty of any football team that's ever been on the face of this earth. It was 20 years of dominance where you went to multiple Super Bowls, won many, lost some, but dominance where you knew you were going to be there year in and year out. That time is over. It's a new regime, new blood. That time is over. Get used to it. Join the rest of the football world in searching for the next guy, searching for the next quarterback, searching for an offensive line, searching for new.
Any Patriots fans that needs help with getting used to that type of life, I'm a Jaguar fan.
Listen,
so you can come and ask me. I know how this is. I've been dealing with it for a while.
Jaguars have never even experienced a dynasty. Take it from a Dallas Cowboys fan who's experienced a dynasty twice in the 70s and in the 90s, and realizing year in and year out, you expect your team to be fighting for at least getting to the championship. That time is over in New England. They aren't good enough. You're never going to compete at this point with the way they're structured with the Bills, with the Chiefs, with those 2 teams, right? Those are the 2 teams that have kind of taken over the AFC as far as year in and year out. Just get used to it. Root for your team, have fun, drink lots of beer on Sunday, and at the end of the day, understand that, you know what, guys, we're going to win some games, but we're going to lose more. And that's it. Like, it's over. Right. The Belichick dynasty is over.
Unless you give Bailey Zappi a chance while Mac Jones is out and he comes in and
free Bailey Zappi. Until you find that franchise quarterback, and it's hard.
Until you find
we all can't be the Packers.
Until you find your Bailey Zappi, you will struggle.
Bailey Zappi.
Start Bailey Zappi. Surprise, surprise. Lamar Jackson does get the player of the game here for me. Obviously crushed it again. 5 touchdowns, 315 total yards. He was Lamar Jackson. He did exactly what Lamar Jackson does. But I wanted to note this stat here. And I said this earlier on in our show that Lamar Jackson is on pace and a better pace than he was during his MVP season in 2019. He's got 243 rushing yards through 3 games, as opposed to 172 in his first 3 games in 2019. He's got 12 total touchdowns as opposed to 8 total touchdowns. Like, Lamar Jackson was a unanimous MVP that year in 2019. Unanimous. There was no one close. There was no one on Lamar's level in 2019. And Lamar Jackson is doing better than what he did to start his 2019 campaign. Like, he's on another level. A, pay the man, and B, watch out for another Lamar Jackson MVP type season as the Baltimore Ravens defeat the New England Patriots here in week 3.